I'm Diane Brady. I'm here with Mark Barrocas, the newly minted, I guess you could say, public company SharkNinja, president and CEO. You just had your spin-off, I'm going to say this week. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for
Um,
having me.
what, Tell me about the logic behind that, because a lot of people I talk to try to avoid. I know, this is not an IPO, but they try to avoid being a public company. Did that ever cross your mind?
Well, so we went public on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange in 2019 as a
Yeah,
subsidiary of JS Global.
right.
Fast forward a few years, and we think we have an amazing story to tell. I mean, we're a business with significant scale, nearly $4 billion in revenue.
You have the
Two,
Shark vacuums. I know Ninja. We've got the Ninja blenders in our kitchen. So
So yeah, I
tell us a
mean,
bit more about the company.
on the Shark side, Shark is a multi-billion-dollar brand focused on vacuums, floor care, beauty that we just entered into recently, and hair care, as well as home environment.
That's an odd brand extension for vacuums to hair care. Oh, like hair dryers, like
Hair
Dyson sort of thing.
hair dryers, exactly. I mean, look, the business is in 27 different product categories.
Hmm.
We're in 25 markets around the world. So we're constantly looking for, consumer problems, either known or unknown consumer problems. And we have 750 engineers around the world that are focused on solving those problems and bringing really innovative products to market.
Do you consider it a? It's not a conglomerate, but by virtue of having Ninja and Shark together, um, what's the logic in those brand categories being under the same, label, so to speak?
Well, look, we were a small company in 2008. At the time, we only had our Shark brand.
You've been in the role 15 years. We should mention that.
I have since
Yeah.
2008. And so in 2008, we were a small company. We had our Shark brand. The Ninja brand was created at the end of 2009. We had ideas to extend into the kitchen business, but we felt like a cleaning brand at the time wasn't going to be able to translate into a kitchen appliance brand. And so we developed the Ninja brand in 2009, and we brought that to market with a really innovative product. As you said, you have a Ninja
Yeah,
blender
yeah.
that kind of
Chops
crushes
through
ice to snow.
anything.
Yes. So at the time, all blenders really had blades at the bottom. And so when you put ice into those blenders, the ice would just jump up and you'd
Yeah.
have to pour more and more liquid into it, at which point your drink would become kind of a watery drink. And so we took a different approach to it and said, why not have the blades go up the jar so that you could put as much ice into that blender and it turns that ice into snow, which becomes the secret ingredient for restaurant quality frozen drinks. And we ultimately became the number one market share in the blender category in about
Yeah.
2013.
But so let's fast forward to this spin-off. Like what difference does it make? I mean, so let's start with the fact that you did the spin-off in Hong Kong. Why list here in New York?
Well, again, our consumers are here. We're the largest small household appliance company in the
Yep.
U.S. But being a subsidiary of a Hong Kong public company, most of our investor base was in Asia.
Yep.
So, have spent time speaking to lots of investors in the U.S. and like you, they're also consumers of ours. And so we felt like the story was better told here, a story of scale, a story of profitability. I mean, the business is highly profitable and of amazing organic growth. I mean, we've grown our business 14 out of the last 15 years. We've grown at a compounded annual growth rate of 20% a year since 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And so we felt like one, being a standalone company was important, and the New York Stock Exchange was the right place for us to list the business.